What's up? Today I'm coming at you guys with another beer from Treehouse Brewing Company. Today we're taking a look at a quadruple, yes, quadruple IPA. This guy is extra drippy. That is probably what it's gonna drink like, but that is the name of this beer. So let's get into extra drippy. All right, let's get into extra drippy. This guy is coming in at 10.5% ABV. I am really looking forward to this just based off the color, a perfect just white head on the top of that. It makes this beer look creamy and delicious. So let's go in for the nose, see if we pull out any notes. If I had to guess, I think that there's gonna be a good amount of haze on this, but just by the color, but I've had quadruples that are just creamy, sweet, and smooth. So right off the nose, oh, it actually reminds me of kind of like if Juicy Fruit had a true like beer variant. It has a little bit of like Juicy Fruit artificial sweetness vibes on the nose with a great hoppy head. Yeah, really looking forward to this. Let's go in for the sip on extra drippy. Yeah, that's actually a great way to describe this. Juicy fruit gum made into a beer. It's thick. It's a very saturated quadruple IPA. Like there's so much to just let linger and unpack. It leans into these creamy tropical notes, pretty mango forward, but there's other fruits in there. There's a very soft, subtle pine backbone that just like rides out the whole way. The sweetness is pretty mild, so it's not like overly sweet. It's more just this plush, almost dessert-like beer, but it's not crossing into like syrupy territory. This is really, really fun drink. Let's go in for another here. I just want to drink this guy. Bitterness, extremely restrained, especially for like 10.5%. Once you start getting up to like 10.5, or really anything over 8, sometimes the bitterness really just smacks you. And sometimes it just plays a very, background character, not really gonna come out forward. This is just creamy, piney, a little sweet, a little mango up front. The way that all the notes interact is just fantastic. It makes, just this drink is just shockingly smooth. Everything here is very rounded, and it's heavy, but it's very rounded in the best way. This beer absolutely pours like it means business. So yeah, this is like just straight up mango juice went to grad school, and it finished grad school in like 6 months. Like that, it's just a heavy hitter, execution so well, and yeah, very, very cool pour. If we are going to compare this to, what would I bring this to? Ooh, there we go. If Brandon Sanderson were to put this in and you had to follow like a recipe based on what he'd say, like this is thickness before bitterness and creamy before chaos. Like just really solid beer. I know I keep saying that, but the notes that you get to pull out of this, the sweet, the pine. I've described other beers as like licking a pine tree. This is not that. This is just a nice, subtle, sweet pine note. It's perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Let's go in for one more sip before the rating. But remember, if extra thick IPAs are your thing, hit the like and subscribe button. Absolutely share this. This one's dripping for a reason. One more. Yeah, all around super solid beer. I'm absolutely committed to this one. This is a great option. I did notice, I was curious where this art came from, and I just happened to see that the can art is is an old abstract art piece painted internally here at Treehouse. We're gonna go in for the rating on this guy. This guy is coming in at a very, very strong 4.6 on my Zach's Pour Decisions rating scale. 4.6 for this creamy, absolutely delectable, plush, creamy, extra drippy beer from Treehouse. There you have it, guys. Cheers.